Hello, Dusters, and welcome to Duster Club. Welcome to the corral. Horns up, right? Think about that. That's our own personal saying. Horns up, Dusters. I can feel my horn popping up, and then it starts to tingle with excitement for what we're going to talk about today because we've got some absolute crazy good data that we're going to look at about UFD, and we have a special duster of the day. I think the cutest, and I think you'll agree with me, the absolute cutest duster of the day that we've ever had. But first, thank you for being here. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a marriage counselor. I'm not a lot of things. I'm a guy in the basement who is an experiment, started a cryptocurrency meme coin that an incredible community of people sprung up around. So don't make any financial decisions or relationship decisions or pet adoption, any decisions based on what I say today. But I believe 100% in unicorn fart dust. That's my belief, right? You can make up your own mind. But what I've seen from this community from day one on so many magical and mystical levels is something that's never happened before in the history of the world. And don't forget, guys, we are living through absolute historic times. I was in the shower this morning doing the old scrubby dub dub, and it hit me. I'm like, man, I think it's easy for us to forget or not realize that we are living in absolute miraculous times in a lot of ways. The technology that we have, that we can do this right now. I'm telling you, because I'm a little bit older, I'm an almost boomer. 25, 30 years ago, this was a dream. This was like science fiction that I'd be in my basement in St. Louis. You're in Spokane, Washington, or somewhere in the middle of Africa or France or wherever the heck you are, and that we could talk and that we could build something real, build a real community, right? The beans are real. And for those of you who do not know what a bean is, right? Maybe you're a buttercup, which means you've not yet bought your first Unicorn Fart Dust token. We refer to our tokens as beans. But what a crazy, incredible time. And then on top of all that, you've got the gift of the blockchain, the gift of crypto, right? That allows us to create something of value. The beans are real. Let's go look at some great data. Man, I'm pumped up this morning. This is very interesting. I actually saved this for a couple days. This is from our friend, the Bullion Duster, Mr. Vincent, who gives us a narwhal diamond hold. And for those of you who don't know, we don't call our large holders whales. I almost forgot the word. We call them narwhals because narwhals are the unicorns of the sea. Since last week's UFD narwhal update on February 9th, the top 250 wallets have slowly but steadily accumulated 1 million more beans, rising from 663 to 664 million. That means the top 250 wallets hold 2/3 of our unicorn fart dust beans. Those are the narwhals. Time and low price favor strong holders who want to buy, hold, and build more unicorn fart dust. A few months ago, we were at 620 million beans owned by the top 250. In a few months' time, we will celebrate 700 million. More than 70% milestone. Again, time is our favor. So let the bull market hold off for a while. Yeah, I was talking with BitBoy Jay last night. We were talking about consolidation. I mean, time really is in our favor, guys. I know it's been a challenging crypto market. I know, boo-hoo. I don't like it either. Nobody likes it. But the benefit of that, it has been this long period of consolidation where we have gained so many new diamond hooved dusters, more narwhals who have bought into our project because they believe, because they know this is not some flash in the pan gambling token. All right. And that builds, that's called consolidation. That builds a base of strong holders that aren't going to sell when the price goes up. The big news is that the percentage of diamond plus gold plus silver holders in the top 250 rose by 2% from 85.6% all the way to 87.6% on February 16th in 1 week time. So of those top 250 wallets that own 2/3 of the tokens that will ever be created, right? There's no more that can ever be made. Those top 250 wallets own 2/3 of them. darn near 90% of them are either diamond, gold, or silver holders. And in crypto, right, that's a big thing because right, like sometimes 5 minutes and especially 5 days is a long time for anybody to hold on to a crypto, in particular a meme coin. This sets us apart. This is different. This is a massive confirmation of our thesis. Diamond holders, narwhals, keep trust, keep buying and holding, and keep building the unicorn meme in crypto, created by a silver bug. That would be me, who yesterday, I got 80,000 subs on my silver and gold YouTube channel. Few know he will reach the same numbers with his daily UFD channel, where he's been showing up for the community every single day. And then we have an update. Since yesterday, one new narwhal joined our top 250 holders with a new wallet. It's spot number 13, holding 12.5 million beans at 104,000 beans. So, man, guys, I mean, the numbers do not lie. Okay, to me, it's mind-boggling. We're a cryptocurrency meme coin. Okay, and our top 250 wallets own 2/3 of these. I haven't been showing it for a while, right? Okay, this jug here represents all the unicorn fart dust beans that have ever been created. The jug cannot get any bigger. See that number right there? There's a reflection. 999 million. That line, that's all the beans that there are in the whole world, in the history of the universe. Unicorn fart dust, the one and only, right? There's no other unicorn fart dust, and there's no more unicorn fart dust tokens or beans that can ever be created. Of all those beans, our top 250 wallets own 2/3 of them. So imagine these jelly beans being up 2/3 to right there. And of those 2/3 of those beans, like 90% of the people have held 30 days or longer, 60 days or longer, or 90 days or longer. They're either gold, silver, or what's the other one? I forget, but you get my point. And there can never be any more beans made. I'm telling you, as this jug fills, and those beans represent diamond hooved dusters. And the people, look, everybody matters. The people outside of the top 250, you matter, right? There's a roster of 30 some odd thousand holders of unicorn fart dust bean. The person at the top of the list is no more better than the person at the very bottom of the list. Maybe somebody out there owns one bean, okay? Hey, the one bean holder, VIP, very important. The point is, those beans represent the diamond hoof dusters. Right now, this is not accurate because it should be filled up 2/3 of the way. That means there's only this many beans. See my fingers? This many. There's only that many beans that are out there being traded on a daily basis. And this amount continues to shrink because, like Vincent showed us, we're getting more and more long-term holders. When it gets this big, we start to get what's called a bean shortage. Okay, and when there's a shortage of anything, boys and girls, dusters, including me, when there's a shortage of anything, right, that makes the price go up. That's basic economics. I mean, it's incredible. So eventually, look, no guarantees. I'm not a bean predictor. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't have a crystal jelly bean. But if we look at the data and what's going on, eventually we could get to a bean shortage, and eventually we could together go to a place called Valhalla. Yeah, I didn't shake the beans for like a week. I forgot how good that feels. Let's go, UFD. Okay. Let's talk about the duster of the day. This is the cutest duster of the day in the history of the world. As you know, and as you can see behind me right there, there's one of our new t-shirts. We have a new UFD merch shop.ufd unicorn fart dust. I'll try to bring us out there. Remember to do that. But one of our community members, and she's a special community member. We got people all over the world, including Australia. Good day, mate. What is it they say to each other? Mate. Oh, they say mate. Right? Gimmicks is a great guy, part of our community, right? Duster Gang, NFT. When he sends me messages, he says, "Hey, mate." I love it. Hey, Duster, mate. Anyway, Taza is a huge, awesome, incredible one. Just one of a great example of the quality of people that we have in our community. But she put out a picture. She ordered, I'm all over the place. There's one of our new merch shirts. We have a new merch shop all the way from Australia. She bought a new shirt for her daughter, and let's take a look, because I think this is, and her daughter, I'm going to call her Taza's daughter, is the duster of the day. And she's put out pictures before. Taza, is an awesome community member, contributes so much. But let's go take a look at her daughter, because Taza and her daughter are the duster of the day. And let me see if, where did I go wrong here? Hold on, guys. Is that it? No. What's going on here? Hold on. I'm going to find it. I'll be right back. Don't you leave me, please. Here it is. I found it. It's coming up. Stay with me. Boom. Should be on your screen right now. Here we go. I put this out. I reposted. Please go out and repost this. Horns up, dusters. This brings a big smile to our faces, a 3-second smile. This is from Taza, the Aussie duster. She said, and our UFD merch has arrived down under. This kid hasn't sold any beans. She's diamond hooves. She put in her pocket money. She put in her pocket money and learned about currency exchange at the same time. When UFD is at 5 billion, she will love the exchange rate. And look at this. I'm sorry. This has got to be one of the cutest pictures I've ever seen. There's Taza's daughter, who is the duster of the day, with a kookaburra, I believe. They've got a kookaburra. That's a kookaburra bird. I think that's a live bird. She's got a bird on her shoulder. Yeah. You know what? I've got a bird I can put on my shoulder too. Anyway, congratulations to Taza's daughter. I'm sorry. What other community has this? Nobody. One of the many things that makes what we're doing here so special. So I'd like everyone out there, please, do you feel your horn? Reach up. I feel mine. Okay. But today we've got the special golden horn that we're going to present to Taza and Taza's daughter as being the duster of the day. Congratulations. We love the picture. We love the spirit. We love everything that Taza's done for the community. Thank you so much. And to Taza's daughter, congratulations. You are the duster of the day. Help me pick up the golden horn and boom, let's install it. Okay. And where's my bird? Hold on a second. Here he is. I'll put him right there. I forgot about my bird. I got a bird on my shoulder too, a wooden bird, but he's blocking the penguin back there in the background. All right, let's go here. Let's get fired up. All right, UFD. Let's go see what the madman. Sorry, I'm having some tech issues this morning. Is this it? No. Is this it? Why are things out of order? Here it is. Okay, let's pull this up. Should be on your screen right now. The madman. And I can't say. Anyway, we got some new character that showed up in the UFD community called Rusty. I'm just starting to learn about him. Very, very interesting and very cool. Check out Rusty when you get a chance. Anyway, Madman says, the strongest communities don't scream the loudest. They stay active. They stay decent, and they stay together. That's why UFD keeps gaining believers. And guys, don't underestimate the power of that statement, in particular within the world of cryptocurrency meme coins, right? The fact that we are here, that we aren't just here, the fact that we're here, right, is a huge accomplishment in and of itself. When you consider the millions of other meme coins and cryptos, altcoins, and coins that literally had tens of millions of dollars behind them, right, that basically disappeared and had no community, just that alone, the fact that we are here is a big, big deal. Right? What's that called? The Lindy effect? It's a scientifically proven deal that, like, the longer, if something is non-perishable, okay, as an example, that's my daily banana, okay, it is perishable. I always eat half a banana before I go live. So the Lindy effect does not apply to bananas. The Lindy effect applies to things that are non-perishable, things that don't have like a set expiration date, okay, like a cryptocurrency that's on the blockchain that will be here forever, that has its stake claimed, like Unicorn Fart Dust meme coin. Okay, the Lindy effect applies to us. And the Lindy effect simply says that the longer something that is non-perishable, like us, exists, the more likely it is to exist longer into the future. Now, so just that fact alone that we've proven, right, that is a big deal. We're here, right? We're like 1 in 30,000. We're around the top 1,000 of all cryptos, which makes us like 1 in 30,000. But on top of that, we are growing and we are continuing day by day to, I believe, lead by example. The things that the madman talked about, right? We're decent. Okay. I'm not going to cast any shade on any other communities, because there's some other great communities out there. You know that. But I think the fact is that since we are decent, that does somewhat set us apart within the cryptocurrency world. Some of it, okay, you get my point. But that we don't just survive, we are thriving. We continue day by day. There are look, I'm hearing this from smart people who are in the know. There are a lot of big people. Don't base any financial decisions based on this, but there are a lot of big people that are watching our project, right? And it kind of makes sense, right? I mean, we're doing it the right way. We're actually doing what we say we're going to do. We have integrity. We have honesty. We have full transparency. There's been no monkey business. I mean, in the world of crypto, 14 months is like, I don't know, 14 years. But the important thing is we continue to prove it today. We proved it yesterday, and we will continue to prove it tomorrow. So thank you, Madman, for that awesome post. Now let's go watch. Hold on. We got to watch the narwhal invasion video. Man, I am all over the place this morning, but I'm going to pull that up here. Just 1 second. Give me a second. This is an incredible video that goes, let's loop back to what we just talked about with Vincent, right? Our narwhals are incredible. Mr. J Dubes shared this. This is awesome, guys. He says it's a narwhal invasion. And for your viewing pleasure, I'm going to put it in full screen mode, and I'm going to hit play, and let's watch this for just under 1 minute. Like, baby, there's the narwhals. Susie, there's Susie. Look at that. Yeah, Dusty. We don't have whales. We have narwhals. It's a narwhal invasion. All right, incredible. And like we talked about earlier, guys, the good news is numbers don't lie. I'm a numbers guy. I have a degree in accounting and worked for a big four accounting firm. Okay. Numbers don't lie. There's a saying that I always love. This is so true, right? That mathematics shows no forgiveness on the altar of truth. And I've heard other people say, like, not even God can change the fact that 2 + 2 = 4. Okay, math, you can, in all the hype in crypto, and I like hype. Hype is fine. Hype is great. We get a lot of hype in UFD, but we are built on hype, baby, right? The hype is layered on top of trust. The hype is layered on top of integrity. The hype is layered on top of people that have a real connection to a real project. So anyway, let's go on now. Let's talk about, we got one more to read. One more. And we're going to get to something else. More motivation for the UFD community, us together. Okay. Before we do that, I want to say thank you to Ledger for sponsoring Ron's Basement, making these live streams possible. Ledger is the cryptocurrency security leader, bar none. They secure over 20% of the world's crypto. Their signer devices are incredible. Here's the new Ledger Gen 5. This thing is awesome and affordable. And when you couple that with the Ledger Wallet app, you get to experience the future of digital asset management. You can do everything in one place, right? Buy, sell, stake, swap, do everything with crypto, all within the safe, secure, proven environment of Ledger and our friends at MoonPay. Yes, you can thank MoonPay for me being here right now, because MoonPay was my very first crypto transaction, my very first crypto experience. And it was seamless, it was safe, it was reliable. All my subsequent transactions with MoonPay have been great, right? They've on-ramped millions of people into crypto, and they're growing and innovating, doing much, much more now. Super exciting, super big privilege to be associated with MoonPay. And one of the coolest things about MoonPay, new people like me 15 months ago that we want to on-ramp into crypto and into the Unicorn Fart Dust project, MoonPay makes it so easy, right? The hurdles, the gates to get through by buying UFD on MoonPay are significantly less than what some people get frustrated when they new people are getting intimidated, and MoonPay makes it so simple. So if somebody out there asks you, well, how do I buy UFD? How do I say, go check out MoonPay? And I think they'll be glad that you gave them that advice. And they got these cool things called Moon Tags now. A lot of great things going on with MoonPay. Thank you to Ledger and MoonPay for sponsoring Ron's Basement. And we are going to go here next. Boom. All right, the tall duster. Hold on. Let me get the screen up for you guys. Tall duster. I'm just wondering how tall the tall duster is. Do you have any guesses? He says, times like these are what separate the strong hands from the weak. It's extremely difficult to stay motivated, but just keep grinding. Sentiment like this often signals bottoms. Times like these will make the good times that much sweeter. Don't give up. We are close. And he's got this little picture, right? Of the guy digging and digging. And finally, right, something happens. I was talking with BitBoy Jay last night, and he said, you never know who's going to walk in the door tomorrow, right? And the only way that you can score a goal is by being on the ice. Okay, our great friend Elizabeth Grace loves that saying, and I agree with that 100%. And guys, to get to good times, think about it. You can't have good times unless there were hard times. Right? I mean, you can't, life, if everything was just good and easy all the time, well, then it wouldn't be good and easy. It'd be normal. Okay. Life is full of a roller coaster, however you want to say it. And right now, right. Yeah, these are challenging times in the world of crypto, no doubt about it. But it goes in cycles. If you believe in the future of crypto in general, and if you believe in the future of Unicorn Fart Dust, which I do personally, right, the hard times are a good thing. It's part of the process. We don't have to like it. It's not a bug. It's a feature. and I'll say it one more time. It's real similar to what I personally experienced in the silver market. 5 years ago, the silver market felt exactly like the crypto market feels right now. It goes in cycles, things change. And if you keep showing up, and the big added bonus for us within Unicorn Fart Dust is, even though times are hard, we're still having fun. We're still building. We're like, and as more and more, here's another good thing. Here's a reality. Okay, I'm just spitting out facts here to you this morning. But the reality of the situation is, when times are hard, a lot of the other projects, and I don't like to see it, and I'm not rooting for it, and we're not competing against anybody, but let's just state the facts. A lot of other projects, they kind of give up. So those people that were in those communities look for places that are safer, that are reliable. And we are there, standing tall with our horns shining bright, right? And we will continue to be here day in and day out. All right, guys, have a great day. Thanks for joining me today down in the basement. Horns up, dusters. Keep up the great work. Don't forget, truly, it's okay. Be good to yourself. Be as nice to yourself as you can today. That will give you a platform from which you can be good to other people. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you. Yeah, I see you right now. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.